We welcome you into News Park here on Bulldog Student Sports Network. I want to thank you for tuning in. A little bit of a delayed start here with the Rutgers-Murray State game going on before us. Rutgers able to get that win. Now, Mississippi State played Rutgers yesterday, had a good performance there. Mississippi State now ranked number 19, 7-0 heading into this one. Able to win both games yesterday, 9-1 versus Murray State in 5 innings, then 8-0 versus Rutgers in 6 innings. Wesley and Josh here. Josh, how are you doing today?
Doing well. Nice atmosphere out here. The stadium is filling up for these girls out here, and I'm very excited. This is our first time on the stream together, so I'm usually producing. I am excited about this. Played plenty of baseball, and I'm just excited to be out here today here at News Park for the this tournament classic, and just very excited, Wesley.
I'm excited to do it with you, and thank you for being here today.
Yes,
but no,
sir.
we're gonna get into it just a little bit. Previewing the game against Rutgers yesterday, don't think she really needs much of an introduction. Morgan Stiles, the shortstop for Mississippi State, 4 at-bats. Guess how many hits she had? 4 as well. 3 runs scored. She's got a .583 batting average. One thing that stuck out to me looking at the top 3 of the lineup here, Morgan Stiles, Nadia Barbary, and Kiara Sells, they are averaging, between the 3 of them, a .432 batting average, which is great to see. Now, we're going to run through the Mississippi State lineup for you for just a moment for the upcoming game. Number 1 in the lineup, as we just said, Morgan Stiles, number 24. Number 2, Nadia Barbary. Number 3, Kiara Sells. Number 4, Anna Carter. 5, Paige Evanescence, and then you have number 6, Morgan Bernardini. Number 7, Desiree Vieira. Number 8, Kinley Keller, and then number 9, Gabby Schaefer. We're going to step away for just a moment for the national anthem. We'll be right back with you on Bulldog Student Sports Network. Welcome back into News Park, Bulldog Student Sports Network. Wesley and Josh. On a day that feels a little bit nice out here, there's a bit of wind, but it's honestly felt good in comparison to the last couple of days. Temperature for you is going to be 64 degrees, and we want to thank you for tuning in to the Snowman Tournament, the Alex Wilcox Memorial Tournament celebrating ovarian cancer.
Yes, sir. And today I'm gonna give you the Rutgers lineup. They're 5-3 for the season. Starting at number 1, designated player Haley Stripling. Started number 2, number 8 at first base, Bailey Burtis. Starting at number 3, number 5 at third base, Addie Osborne. Batting cleanup, number 18 at right field, Sierra Hoskra. At number 5, number 20 in batting 5, number 22 at second base, Sam Rohrer. At number 6, number 19 and pitching today and hitting at the same, Kelsey Hostrom. Number 7, number 11 in center field, Mia Mitchell. At 8, number 24, left field, McKenna Coleman. At number 9 and at shortstop, Riley Wayne. And then catching for you today is number 4, Carly Shutter.
Now, we were looking at that lineup yesterday. Obviously, it's changing a little bit for both teams being early in the season, really wanting to figure out exactly what you're going to do. You know, Mississippi State had a lot to go off of in their game against Rutgers between your Morgan Stiles, your Nadia Barbary, your Kiara Sells, a bunch of other players, just the top three of that lineup specifically. Looking at Rutgers, though, they really didn't have a lot. They had 19 at-bats in total, 0 runs, and 1 hit. I mean, you wonder what they're looking to get out of this game coming out of here after having a performance that they did not want nor probably expect yesterday. If you're Rutgers and you're still in the early parts of the season, really looking to get on track, what do you expect them to be trying to do in this game, to be looking to improve upon?
Just improving on hitting, getting contact on the ball, and just taking what they give you. Mississippi State's give you. Mississippi State has Alyssa Faircloth on the mound today, in which she has an 1.94 ERA, and she has been great all tournament. I mean, all tournament. So they're going to have a tough matchup today. So they just have to make contact, give what Mississippi State give you, just make great decisions whenever if Mississippi State does make an error. Make sure you take advantage of that. So that's what I think Rutgers can do today, and anybody can show up.
And it's got to scare them a little bit, knowing Faircloth is on the mound out there. Like you said, I mean, 3 appearances as a starter, 4 appearances total. I mean, it's just impressive to see what she's done so far. 194 average. I can't remember exactly what you said. I think the batting average against her
is 133.
133. I mean, that's got to be in a batter's head a little bit as you walk up to the plate to face off against her.
Yes, so she's going to be Alyssa going to Mississippi State. Alyssa Faircloth pitching is going to be very electric to Mississippi State. It's going to start off. All Mississippi State has to do is connect bats and win the game. Yesterday we had they had 2 early run rules from just the start. They were 5-0 in that first game against Murray State in the first inning. So that is if you get that way, you just two more scores. That's run rule in the 5th inning. So you have to be electric from the start, have hot backs from the start, just be focused, and you're out here early.
Well, and you talk about that the 5 in 1 inning. You end up run ruling both games. It's great to see. You love to see players playing well enough to where that happens, but at the same time, State is focused on depth right now. They're focused on finding the highest quality among all of the quality they have in their players. It might just be a little bit frustrating going, well, we can't get them all out there today because the game's over early. I mean, look, they're not going to complain. But at the same time, early in the season, especially in this tournament, you're looking to find results, figure out what the lineup's going to be, as we've seen it change a couple times throughout the games. Obviously, we went through the lineup today. You're going to have your constant starters like Styles, constant pitchers, but at the same time, still trying to work out those last couple kinks.
Yes, having that backup and knowing you have a great depth everywhere, you can use that depth. Use it everywhere. Use it in whenever you get those leads, putting in pinch hitters, and just using that depth and trying to see how your team is before you get to SEC play. Because whenever SEC plays come around, you have to have the top quality players on the diamond. You cannot, we cannot have any difference between. I don't think there's any drop off anywhere around here, and. Well, they have these white, Mississippi State is honoring ovarian cancer with these white jerseys with teal numbers and stripes on them. And
the socks, the belt, everything.
Everything's teal. And I like that we're honoring this and getting ladies to get checked earlier because this young lady was 18 years old when she had ovarian cancer, which is very sad. And sadly, she lost her battle with it. And I'm glad that Mississippi State is honoring that and making sure that the whole state and the nation is aware of ovarian cancer. I'm a pre-med major, so I love I love science and medicine, and a lot of people it's deadly. It got her at 18 years old. So.
And you another thing you like to see is we're at a sports game right now. That's what we're focused on, but you include that element. You take the advantage of that notoriety and these people attending, and you go, hey, let's make some awareness for this. Let's make sure to use our platform for good, and that's exactly what they're doing. Now, before the game starts, I do just want to run you quickly through Kelsey Hoekstra, the pitcher for Rutgers. She's a right-hander. ERA is
that's a listen. That's a listen.
Oh,
that's fair call.
No. I apologize.
You're good. You're good.
All right, up to bat now, Haley Stripling. It's going to be in for strike one. Alyssa Faircloth
she's
starting out strong.
Starting off strong. We need that. Need that. Get ahead in the count and making sure we are ahead and ready for the next pitch coming.
0-1 count on the way. Going to be just a little bit low. Even the count out now for Faircloth at 1-1.
Yeah, Faircloth with that 1.94 ERA and just having the batting average against her is 133, which is tremendous.
Going to be in for strike two from Faircloth. Count now 1-2. Top of the first here for Mississippi State.
Like I said, stay ahead in the count. We have to stay ahead in the count, and I love that it's those pitch selections he have.
Hit to the right side.
Oh, awesome play at first.
Yeah, that's a great play there from the first baseman for Mississippi State.
Paige Ernest, yes. Great play, stand low, stand down on the ball, and just make sure you collect the ball. Easy play at first. Great job.
Going to be the first out in the inning for Mississippi State. Pitch is on the way. Hit well to left. It's going to drop in time. She's going to get to first, round it, and then she's going to decide to go back. So that's going to be a single there for Burtis for Rutgers.
That's just the first hit, and I think it was a fastball right in the middle of the center of the plate. And I like that left fielder. Who was that with left field today? At Morgan Bernardini. So Morgan Bernardini collected it off the wall and just got it back in, and we live another day. Come on.
Osborne for Rutgers up to bat now. Going to take the first one for a ball. So count now 1-0 for Faircloth and Osborne. Osborne has a .348 average so far in the season. As the next pitch is on the way. Fouled back for strike one. Count now even at 1-1.
Yes. They probably watched some of Faircloth's film and they're just trying to get on top of it. First, like I said, take advantage of it at the beginning of the broadcast. Take advantage of what you get and do whatever they give you. That's
pitch on the way for strike two, by the way, from Faircloth.
Yes. You're ahead of the count now. Do not give anything. Over the plate. Just
Osborne takes it in for strike three, and she's going to go back to the dugout with 2 outs here in the top of the first for Mississippi State. So far, she's doing pretty well.
Great off-speed pitch, and just had her looking. It just went right past her, and I mean that was a perfect pitch for the moment, and we're 2 outs now.
Hoekstra up to bat now, swings and misses for strike one. Like you said, she's been able to get ahead in the count so far and able to keep it up at this at bat as well.
Yes, sir. Just had one hit, and that's fine. I'm happy that it has not gotten into her head right now.
Down the middle for strike two. Count now 0-2.
See, staying ahead of the count. I love that Faircloth's on the mound doing what she does, and it's perfect right now. Perfect situation.
Pitching placement's been good so far. Fouled down the first base line. Going to keep the count at 0-2 here for Hoekstra.
Yes, sir. So here we go. Fans out there clapping, trying to get them hyped for this third. See if this is a third strike or an out somewhere.
On its way, check swing, strike. That's going to end the top of the first. She comes out well, and she puts 3 up and 3 down for Alyssa Faircloth.
Faircloth coming out that hot, not getting in her head because there was a hit against her, is perfect. Just keep up the good work. Keep doing your pitch. Do you. If she keeps doing her, we will be in great situation.
Yes, we will. Now, State's about to come out offensively. I don't think we need to say who is going to be at the top of the lineup, but we will. Anyways, Miss Morgan Stiles, the shortstop for State. As we said earlier, she has an above 500 average right now, hitting .583 through 24 at bats. 9 runs, 14 hits. Just something dependable right now. Now, one thing we were looking at is Coach Ricketts' comments on her so far in the season. A couple things she said. They knew last year that she would probably be leading off. They caught kind of coming into the season that she would be doing well, and she is. So that's great to see what you expected is what you're getting. That creates a dependability. Then you can work on that and improve from there. They said it's been a really easy transition for her into college because last year she got to come in, play a little bit, but not really overwork herself. That's something you don't see a lot in college right now with transferring, everything like that. Players don't really get to do that smoothly and work on building what they have. They're just getting thrown right into it.
Yes, getting that early experience quickly has put her at a great advantage. And these teams, not slighting them at all, but getting valuable reps from these teams gets you prepared. They get you prepared for SEC ball and other play on down the line. So she's up right now and just ready to receive the first pitch.
We'll see what Styles can do as the pitch is on the way outside for ball one. That's one thing she talked about as well, is making good adjustments, is what Coach Ricketts said. She's able to get a good eye. If she's missing a couple, she can come back, adjust, not stay in that one lane, and work the at-bat.
Yes, sir.
1-0 count here. Swings and fouls down the first base line to even the count out.
Yes, just keeping on and seeing get perfect pitches from Miss Hofstra.
Yeah, not something you see someone come out and hit and then go right back out to the circle to pitch.
Yes.
But regardless, here we are. 1-1 count on its way. Outside for ball two. 2-1 is now the count with Styles out there at the plate. 6 RBIs so far this season for Styles.
Styles just need to let her pitch to you. Let Hofstra pitch to you, and then just put it where you can.
Pitch on its way now. Inside for ball 3.
Okay, Styles is ahead in the count as a batter, and Hofstra's behind. So be selective. If it's there, go ahead. But if it's not, just let's get this walk. Get someone on base.
Pitch on its way. It's going to be low, ball 4, and that's going to send her to first base. Exactly what you said. Taking your time, not getting into it too much, just feeling it out. Got her to first base. And now next up, you're going to have another great batter coming up in Nadia Barbary. She's hitting 381 through 21 at bats.
Yes. Let's get some action here. Let's get some runs on the board.
Pitch outside for ball 1. A little bit all over the place here for Hofstra in her opening inning.
Yeah. She needs to calm down, get collected. She walked the first batter, but throw that behind you.
Styles on first. Pitch outside for ball 2. 2-0 is the count now. She's trying to find the strike zone as we're speaking. I mean, she's got that .68 ERA, but she's already allowed a walk to first base for Styles.
Yes.
First strike there for her called. Got the inside corner. Count now 2-1 for Nadia Barbary.
Now she's getting her rhythm now, but Barbary, she see that first strike. She saw it now, so let's see what she does with it now.
Pitch on its way. Popped up, and that's going to bring strike 2. So count now 2-2. She's working her way back.
Yes, working her way back into the count. Now she's somewhat ahead in the count. You have 2 strikes. You are ahead. You have 2 strikes on her. So let's go.
Bottom of the first here, Mississippi State. Swing and a miss. Strike 3 there called for Nadia Barbary, and that's going to bring up Kiara Sells with Morgan Styles still out on first base and 1 out so far.
Barbary chased that. It was way outside and low, so she chased it. But
Sells awaits the first pitch from Hofstra. Going to be low and inside for ball 1.
I like the mindset. Be patient. Let her pitch you. She has how many strikes she's pitched? Like two called strikes already. So
I
be patient.
So.
Let her pitch you.
Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. She's going to walk out of the batter's box for a second and recollect herself as Sells. Score is still tied 0-0 with Mississippi State out in the bottom of the first. 1 out, 1 runner on first. As Hofstra throws. Hit right, but it's going to be foul and uncatchable. Bring the count to 1-2.
Stay alive, stay alive. You have 2 strikes on you, so just stay alive and Sells, and you'll be just right. Just try to just advance these runners. We need runners to advance them.
333 average for Kiara Sells. She awaits the pitch. Hit inside the field, thrown to second, going to get Styles out, and that's going to leave her on first. So 2 outs now with only a runner on first in Kiara Sells.
Miss Wang at shortstop, she kind of bobbled that ball at shortstop and had to bobble, so they couldn't get the double play, but they got Styles out at second. So.
Well, that's what really saved that double play right there. Swang having a little bit of trouble fielding it.
Yep.
Giving State a chance to come back out here as Anna Carter comes up to the plate now. Pitch on its way. It's going to be high for ball 1. Aiming for the umpire there, but going to recollect herself and get back in the batter's box. Anna Carter awaits the second pitch of her at bat. Going to call an outside strike, even the count out at 1-1. 2 outs in the inning, runner on first. Bottom of the first for Mississippi State against Rutgers.
She hasn't batted out of over 400 this season, so that's great. And just if you can get a hit here and advance the runners.
She takes a strike, 2.
All right, got to be more aggressive right here.
Yeah.
And let's. I know they're trying to fill out Hofstra and trying to fill out and see how her pitches are, but I would like a little more aggression.
Fouled back for another strike, but she's at 2. So the count's going to stay at 1-2 right now.
Just staying alive.
Yeah, like you said, they're trying to feel it out right now. It's still very early in the game. Going off against her, you know you're going to have someone very good in the circle in Alyssa Faircloth. So play a little bit safe as of now. See what you can do. Pitch on its way. Outside for ball 2. Count now even.
Great. It was way outside. So she was just trying to see if she would chase that ball, but being disciplined and knowing what to hit and not to hit. So love it for her.
Still have Kiara Sells on first. Strike 3 called. That's going to end the inning. Mississippi State and Rutgers both go scoreless in the first, and we will head to the top of the second inning momentarily.
So that's we have to. I would love if she would try to make contact on that pitch and do something with it. But they're just facing her for the first time. I don't know if she pitched this tournament, but just be more aggressive. I would like if we would be more aggressive and just be patient, like you said, and wait for her pitches, but also be aggressive with the pitch.
So 3 up, 3 down for State as Alyssa Faircloth goes out to take a couple warm-up pitches before Rutgers comes out onto the diamond.
Yes.
So far, like we said, State had a very good defensive performance. You know, it's not great to see go through the top 4 of your lineup and not have a runner in scoring position, but it was nice to avoid having a double play done on you, still keep a runner at first, have a chance.
Yes. Right here, Faircloth just needs to do her thing and just pitch valuable pitches. I feel like she can. She has proven herself to pitch valuable pitches against the middle of this lineup that we're about to see from Rutgers. So just play her game. I would love that, and that's what she's going to do.
Due up next for Rutgers is Sam Rower. We'll see what she can do against Alyssa Faircloth. She plays second base for Rutgers.
Batting average is not that well, but at 182. So, but we'll a junior, so we'll see what she does here. You can become hot any day. So,
Sam Rower awaits the first pitch from Faircloth. Top of the second here. Score still 0-0. Going to be just outside for ball 1. Brings the count to 1-0.
I think she's trying to get that outside corner of the plate, but just missed it.
Wind up. Popped up high infield. Looks like it is going to be fielded and caught from Barbary for Mississippi State. And that's going to be the first out of the inning.
Hey, great momentum on defense, and just starting off with just a simple pop fly on the infield and just collecting it like simple routine play.
Pitch on its way just outside for ball one against Kelsey Hostra. Count now 1-0. Just down the middle for strike one. Evens the count. One out here in the top of the second inning for Mississippi State.
Great pitch. That's a simple fastball.
High ball two for her. Just a little bit of mislocation there.
Yeah, she just got to get in the routine. This is her second game pitching, but just trying to get her feel for what's going on out on the circle today.
Got her to swing. Strike two called. Evens the count there.
Great pitch. Let's see what she does, what pitch selection she gets this time.
Faircloth working her at bat so far as pitch is on the way. Popped up right at the beginning of the center field, and it's going to be caught and fielded, I believe, by 24 Styles. And that's going to be 2 up, 2 down. Up next to bat for you for Rutgers is going to be Mitchell, number 11.
Just a great play there. Just simple. Simple things. Alyssa Faircloth, just trust her defense and just make those routine plays there.
Mia Mitchell hitting a .67. She takes ball one in the count. Looking at State's defensive lineup, you have Bernardi in left field, Keller in center, Sells in right, Barbary at third, Styles at shortstop for ball number 2 there. You're going to have Schaefer at second base, Ernstis at first, Faircloth pitching, and Rivera catching. Mitchell awaits the pitch, fouled down the third base line.
Staying alive there, staying alive. It's a great crowd out here in New Spark, and it's feeling more full than before. So.
Yeah, you saw a lot of people come in after the conclusion of Murray State and Rutgers, starting to file in. 2-1 count here for Mitchell. Takes one down the middle for the second strike to bring the count to 2-2 now. Hitting a .67 so far, not helping her average out. Pitch on its way. Foul down the third base line. She's going to keep it alive here.
He's just trying to stay alive, and Faircloth just needs to keep pitching to her. Keep pitching to her. I would try to pitch something low and outside here and see what if she would chase and see what she does here. Let's see what she does.
Pitch on its way. Low and outside, but she did not chase. They're going to say she held her back just a little bit to bring the count to 3-2.
Yep, perfect pitch selection. Now it's 3-2. You have to give something here.
2 out so far. Foul down the first base line. She is working to keep this at bat alive.
Staying alive. Staying alive. That's all you can do as a batter. And when I was playing also, and just try to stay alive as long as you can, and then find it's a pitch that's going to come to you that you make contact with.
Faircloth throws it just a bit inside for ball 4, and that's going to send Mitchell to first base and bring up number 24 for Rutgers, McKenna Coleman, hitting a .62 so far this season.
Faircloth just don't, now that batter, you walk with that batter, just get that in the back of your, don't keep it in the back of your head, just throw it away, just like, oh, next batter up.
Ball just caught the inside for strike 1.
And like that.
Yeah.
First strike.
Well, and like you said, she's only given up 1 hit so far today. Still playing pretty well.
Yes.
0-1 is the count now for McKenna Coleman. Popped back. It's going to be foul. Count now 0-2 for Coleman.
So you're ahead in the count. Let's stay there. Let's stay ahead in the count. Don't give nothing really hittable, but let's try to get them to chase. Let's see if Faircloth gets them to chase here.
Fouls it back. Going to keep the count here at 0-2. Get her to chase a little bit, just like you said. Coleman trying to work it. Like I said, she's got a .63 average through 16 at bats. Only 1 hit, 2 runs. Inside for ball number 1. Faircloth has only allowed 4 walks through this season. one of those coming just momentarily ago.
Yeah, not a bad pitch right there.
1 strike away. Got her to swing, strike 3, and that's going to end the top of the second for Mississippi State as we await them to come out and see what they can do against Rutgers. Great performance there from Faircloth so far. You love to see where she got herself into a little bit of a predicament, kind of gave up a walk there, and then able to come back. We are going to step away for just a moment before the bottom of the second comes up. You're listening to Bulldog Student Sports Network. Welcome back into the Bulldog Student Sports Network. Alyssa Faircloth able to work herself out of walking a runner to first, get the final strikeout. The State comes up to bat now. Up next is going to be Ernestis, number 12. So far on the season, Ernestis hitting .250 through 20 at-bats. She has 5 hits, and compared to that, she has 3 RBIs. She steps up to the plate now to face off against Hofstra. Man, what a name to pronounce.
Ernstis. I think it's Ernstis. You say Ernestis or Ernstis?
Ernstis, I apologize. Pitch is on the way. Fouled up. Might be catchable through the dugout. Going to bounce off the wall and keep it alive there. Almost able to catch it, but count's now going to be 0-1 for Ernstis.
There we go. Ernstis trying to be aggressive. That is the aggression I like as a hitter, as my philosophy also.
I can understand that. We await the count from Hofstra. Hit left, right to the third baseman, and that's going to be out number 1. Line drive there to Osborne for Rutgers.
Great. Just making contact, and that's all you could do. She just made a great play at third.
That's going to bring up the next Mississippi State Bulldog here, Bernardini. Takes it for strike 1. Got the outside corner. Hitting .200 so far this season through 15 at-bats is Bernardini. Playing left field today for the Bulldogs. Pitch on its way. Foul down the first base line. Bring the count to 0-2.
Yes, just making contact. That's all we need. We have great defense, so we're here right now as batters for Mississippi State, just trying to get reps in right here, just making contact. Let's get valuable. Get the ball somewhere in the field, in the gap somewhere. Let's see what happens.
Foul down the first base line again to stay alive. Scores still no runs for either team in the bottom of the second, with Bernardini at the plate for Mississippi State with 1 out so far.
Yep, staying alive. That's all we have to do. Stay alive, stay in the box. Some people might say choke up a little bit on the bat. Just make valuable contact.
Swings right into center field. Might be able to get it. Goes off of her glove. She's going to round first, go to second. She's going to make it there in plenty of time, and State has a runner in scoring position now in Morgan Bernardini.
Great contact there. Great hit. Just staying at batting the plane, and the center fielder just went straight off the tip of the glove. So Bernardini having that, staying alive and keeping herself alive, and like I said, get valuable contact here. Valuable contact.
Des Rivera up now to bat with Bernardini in scoring position as she awaits Hofstra's pitch. 1 out here in the bottom of the second. Outs, strike. Apologize, a little premature on that one, but strike 1 called for.
Yeah, sometimes our eyes, we at a different angle, so we.
You got to remember, he's got the best view down there.
Best view, so I don't never argue with umpires.
Pitch on its way. Foul down the first base line. Going to bring the count now to 0-2 for Des Rivera. Hit 222 through 9 at-bats, 2 hits, 3 runs, 4 RBIs, and 1 home run so far for her.
Yeah, so Dez here and ready to receive the next pitch.
Outside for ball 1. 1-2 is the count now with 1 out in the bottom of the second.
With a 1-2 count, just be aggressive. Just know that you are behind. So just gotta anything close, you gotta hit at it. Try to stay alive.
Pitch on its way. Hit down the third base line. They're going to say it is foul.
I think it hit off her foot, did it?
Yes, it did. You are correct. It hit off of her foot. Thank you for catching that.
In the booth here, it's like a little cut. I can see the pitcher's mound, but the plate, I cannot see that.
Momentary pause for the home plate umpire Mike Mansk to clean off the plate. 1-2 pitch on its way. Hit right to the pitcher, up toward second base, going to throw to first. Going to say that she got there just in time, and now State has runners on first and third with only 1 out in the bottom of the second, and up next is going to be Keller.
Great run to first. It was a little dribbler literally up the center of the diamond of the diamond and pitcher circle, and pitcher could not collect it, but shortstop tried to collect it, and by that time she was already on first. So great single there.
Yeah, you kind of had a bit of a miscommunication in terms of Huang and Rower figuring out who's going to get there as it went right through the middle of second base, not able to get there at first base in time, and now you have Rivera over there. She barely made it, but able to get there, and now State has runners in scoring position and first with Kinley Keller up to bat, batting .500 so far this season. Going to take ball 1, high ball from Hoekstra.
Just staying ahead and just being just letting her pitch to you. Hofstra, she hadn't been that great in providing strikes, but she has gotten better over the
hit well to left, goes past the shortstop. We're going to bring 1 in, and now we're going to have runners on first and second for Mississippi State. Bernardini is able to get home, and now State is threatening even more with Rivera at second.
Great hit. Wong was just a little short to get that ball that went over her head, and great run, great RBI there, RBI single there.
Gabby Schaefer coming up to bat now, .222 average on the year so far through 9 at-bats, has 2 hits. Going to take a momentary pause here. Looks like Rutgers is going to take a trip to the circle, speak with Hoekstra a little bit after giving up that 1 run and having 2 other runners on base with only 1 out so far in the bottom of the second. State still only up 1, but it seems like they might feel a little something coming.
Oh, yeah. The momentum's there. The dugout is hype and has the momentum, and just keep that momentum up. We only have 1 out, so you have plenty of momentum. Just take advantage of that. Let's get some more scores, runs in, and let's see what is it, Schaefer. That's Schaefer up, yeah. So let's see what Schaefer can do. She's a freshman, so see as we talked about earlier, freshman taking advantage of his situation before heading into SEC play.
Schaefer awaits the first pitch from Hoekstra. Just inside for strike 1. Caught the upper left corner. Able to get ahead in the count is Hoekstra. Gabby Schaefer awaits the second pitch. Line to left, but just outside of the foul line. That's going to maintain the count at 0-2. If that was going straight, it would have been a base hit, but not able to get there in time.
Great contact. I love that aggression by her. And we had just a little early on that ball. It might have been an off-speed pitch.
Pitch on its way. Got her to swing. Strike 3 called. And that's going to bring up the name that we all know, Morgan Stiles. Came into this game batting .583.
Schaefer right there, just being aggressive and just didn't make contact there. Just try to stay alive or get some more runs in.
First pitch on its way. High for ball 1. Stiles gets ahead in the count. You've got Rivera on second, Keller on first. 2 outs in the bottom of the second. Styles at bat. Outside for ball 2. Count now 2-0 for Styles.
Hey, this is Styles right here. Just wait for your pitch. Wait for your pitch.
That is exactly what she's doing as we await Hoekstra. Takes a momentary pause before the pitch. Chopper just up the middle. Second baseman tries to get it to first in time.
And she's out.
Looks like they're going to get her out just before she reaches the base. So that's going to end the second inning here. State able to get 1 run on the board before Hoekstra comes back out to see if they can tie it.
We got 2 left on base, which 1 in scoring position. We didn't make great contact. It was just little dribblers, and so we needed to take advantage of the players left on base in scoring position, because scoring position, that's more runs, and we're having just having those batters out there making valuable contact and getting that experience as hitters, and make sure we are taking advantage of that.
Yeah, State doing well so far. Like you said, just take advantage of that as Faircloth is out there on the mound right now, warming back up. She's had a pretty good performance so far today through 2 innings, only allowed 1 hit, gave up a walk. So far doing well. As we said earlier, that's going to bring her season walk total so far up to 4. Interesting thing about her is the strikeout number. She is up to 37 strikeouts now through those 20 innings pitched. As we said, she started 3 games, and then she came in on 1 of them. And so far, it's looking like she's going to have another one of those performances on the day. She's got 3 strikeouts through 2 innings.
Yes, that's what we need. She had a couple walks, I think, but it hasn't gotten to her head, and that's what is great about this. Not letting it get to your head when you do make those, get those runners on base. But Faircloth is doing a great pitching.
A little bit of wind heading towards left field as Huang comes up to bat, batting .412 so far this season. She awaits Faircloth's first pitch. Takes it for ball 1. Just not able to get the inside corner on that one. One thing we've noticed so far is Faircloth, a lot of those first pitches are going to be inside. See if she can get them to try to swing on it.
Yep.
Down the middle for strike 1, and Faircloth is going to even the count out. Huang has had 17 at-bats so far this year, 7 hits and 3 runs, 1 RBI, 0 home runs so far on the season. Pops it up, infield. Looks like it's going to be caught, and it is. Styles able to get that and get 1 out so far in the top of the 3rd.
Great. Still doing your thing. Letting your defense make those plays, simple routine plays, and just staying ahead in the count, letting them make those little dink hits.
Outside by quite a bit for Faircloth there. Not able to quite get it in there, so that's going to be 1 ball, 0 strikes so far for Stripling. Stripling takes it for ball 2 to bring the count to 2-0 so far on the year, hitting a .83 average. Seen a couple of those on here.
Yep.
Takes it for strike 2. Tried to swing on it, was not able to get there in time by a lot.
That was strike 1.
Oh, I apologize. Yes.
But great pitch selection, trying to get back ahead in the count here.
Swing and a miss for strike 2. And Faircloth is having her way in the last 2 pitches.
Yes, perfect. Just staying ahead. It's fine if you get behind, but coming back and being and persevere from being down with 2 balls.
Popped up. It's going to remain the count at 2-2 for Stripling.
Faircloth doing her thing still, and she's staying alive. I don't know where that location of that pitch was, but I would do something where it's very away from the hitter,
got her to swing, but able to get a little bit of a tip on it, and that's going to keep the count at 2-2 for Stripling. Faircloth walking out of the circle for just a moment before they both get back to their respective positions for the 2-2 pitch. One out here in the top of the third on the way outside. That's going to bring the count to 3-2. Able to maintain this at bat is Stripling.
Faircloth needs to just stay calm, calm herself down, and just get this pitch selection right here and just do her thing.
Going to be inside. That's going to send her to first on ball 4. Now State worries about a runner on first. And coming up to bat now is going to be Burtis for Rutgers, number 8. So far on the season, she's hitting a 3.33.
Rivera going out and talking to her, just calming Faircloth down and saying, just calm down and just locate the zone a little better, and she will do well. So.
Yeah, especially early in the season as well. That's one thing, is just kind of working with each other, finding that communication.
Yes, yes.
Calming each other down when you need it. Still getting some reps in on this team in this year, in this game. We'll wait the first pitch against Burtis. Going to be in for strike 1.
Hey, you see right there, catcher goes out, Rivera goes out, and it says, calm down. We're gonna get her, and first pitch out the gate, strike.
Runner on first is Stripling. Pitch on its way. Hit to the right side. It's going to drop in right field. It's going to send her to third. She goes to first. Throws it to the cutoff man, but not in time. Now State has to worry about Stripling on third base and Burtis at first.
Yeah, and that was just solid contact on that. We're playing a little deeper in right field, so she was not able to make that play. And we're just Faircloth. She doesn't need to worry about anything, because we do have a runner in scoring position. But
Osborne up now to bat. Faircloth sends her first pitch, popped out the right side, and that's going to bring the count to 0-1. Osborne hitting a 3.48 going into the game, and that is through 23 at bats. She awaits the second pitch after fouling off the first. She's going to take it for strike 2. Thought it was going to be outside, but able to stick just in there.
Great pitch there, and just getting ahead. You're ahead of the count now, 0-2, with 2 strikes on her, and all you got to do is
0-2 pitch on the way, and it's far up and outside, and that's going to bring the count to 1-2. Don't forget, Rutgers threatening with a runner on third and first, and only 1 out here in the top of the third, with Mississippi State up 1-0. 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside for ball 2, and that's going to even the count. Faircloth throwing well, and then having a little bit of inconsistency there.
She's having some inconsistencies that we haven't seen the past time she has started, but she'll be all right, and just staying calm and collected.
Pitch just on the outside corner for ball 3. 3-2 count now.
All right, now you have to have a pitch in there that you know will be in the zone, and just letting it happen.
She's going to hit it to center field. It's going to drop. One runner is going to score, and they're going to advance to second and first and both be safe. So Rutgers is going to tie the score now at 1 at that at bat. Faircloth working a little bit.
She worked in the zone, and I believe that ball was literally right over the plate, because she was trying to be confident in herself and trying to get something in the zone, and they took advantage of that. And like I said before, if Rutgers took advantage of those pitches and making valuable hits today, they could be in this game. And as you see, it's 1-1 right now, and we have to be somewhat better at pit. She has been a little more inconsistent today. Faircloth has. But
State taking a moment just to go out there and speak with her. Coach Ricketts has just walked into the circle to speak with her. Not quite sure yet what they're going to decide to do, but it is still earlier in the season. You like to see her get some more reps in, but at the same time, it's a 1-1 game in the third inning right now.
Yeah. I think they're going to keep her on the mound, but I think they're just saying, you're okay, calm down. Let's make some plays here. Defense, let's make some plays.
They are going to keep her on the mound.
On the circle, sorry.
Yeah.
Baseball coming.
Well, I think we all know as Mississippi State fans, everybody watched both games yesterday, all 3 games in total.
Yeah, that Hofstra matchup was very intense last night. Very intense.
This one's looking to be a good game as well. Runners on first and second now with Hofstra up to bat. First pitch on its way. Strike one called. Got the very bottom of the zone. Count now 0-1 for Faircloth.
Great pitch. Like I said, every time she gets a meeting, man, from the top, very aggressive.
Looks like that visit might have helped. Pitch going to be outside for ball 1, and that's going to even the count. Faircloth kind of finding a rhythm right now, just looking to feel more normal. Like we've said here at the beginning of the season, everything still feels a little bit new. She's got a runner directly behind her. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss for strike 2.
Yes. Just stay ahead in the count. You're ahead now. Just stay ahead. It's 1 and 2. So you not have to put anything in the zone right here. You're still ahead.
See if you can get her to chase.
Get her to chase, do something.
As we await the pitch on its way, it's going to be outside for ball 2. She didn't try too hard to force it in there, give up a run, playing it a little bit safe here after a couple of mislocations on the previous at-bats. Hofstra hitting .467 so far this year. That's something you have to look out for as the pitch is on his way. Swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 outs in the top of the third as Faircloth looks to have gotten back into the rhythm of it.
Yes, perfect pitch right there. It was an off-speed pitch to let her get that rhythm. She, I think, put in 2 fastballs, but that off-speed got her right there.
Rower up to bat now, 174 on the season as she takes strike 1 right down the middle.
Great. She has that rhythm again. That is what we need. We need that momentum. I know you gave up one run, but hey, just have to persevere right here.
Faircloth's pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Strike 2 called. Another off speed there, and looking like that visit really did help calm her nerves.
Really helped. Really helped. Now she's ahead with this 0-2 count.
Hit down the third base line for foul. She's going to get another chance at it with an 0-2 count. Rower really working her at bat here as she takes a moment to speak with one of their coaches. It looks like they've got a timeout called.
Oh, and that coach is very aggressive right now. I don't know what happened, but she's making sure she's trying to get this coaching staff. It was the third base coach came over and talked to the first base coach and whoever that was in the dugout, and it was a very intense conversation.
Head coach for Rutgers, by the way, Kristen Butler, in her 8th season now with Rutgers with an overall record of 161 and 192. Former SEC Player of the Year. She's been down in these parts before. Pitch on the way, fouled back down the first base line. That's going to keep Rower alive with an 0-2 count.
Yes, and she played at Florida, so she knows SEC softball and knows
the intensity of it.
Yes, very much.
0-2 count. Pitch now on the way for Rower. Popped in field. Able to get there in time is Rivera, and that's going to end the inning. Rutgers not able to add any more to the score, and we're going to keep it tied at 1-1 here at News Park. Great inning there from the Bulldogs. And I think we're going to take just a momentary pause here before we come back for the bottom of the third. I apologize. You're listening to Bulldog Student Sports Network right here.
How you was where you could be found. Told them you were living downtown, driving all the old men crazy. The boys are back in town, boys are back in town. I said, the boys are back in town, the boys are back in town. The boys are back in town, the boys are back in town.
Welcome back into the Bulldog Student Sports Network at News Park. Mississippi State playing Rutgers, able to get out of a bit of a troublesome top of the third inning. Faircloth had a couple of mislocated pitches. Then she was able to get it all back together after the coaching staff and a few players went up there and spoke with her, getting back into the rhythm of it, able to get that last strikeout. And now up to bat for Mississippi State is going to be number 10. Nadia Barbary. Wanted to give it a momentary pause so you could hear it over the PA announcer, and you can hear the fans clapping for her. She's played pretty well so far this season with a 364 average. She awaits Hofstra's first pitch. It's going to be just on the corner for strike one, and she's going to have an 0-1 count to start with.
Yeah. Just letting her, she needs to see that first strike, and seeing that first strike is probably going to make her be a little bit more aggressive here.
Way outside for ball one to even the count for her so far. 9 RBIs this season. Bottom of the third. 1-1 tie here, Mississippi State and Rutgers. Barbary lets that pitch go outside to better her position in the count for 2-1.
Yep, just let her pitch to you. Like I said before, let this pitcher pitch to you. Hofstra pitch to you, and you'll be successful on the day.
Pitch on its way. Strike called, even the count at 2-2.
Now you're behind 2, so you got to anything close you have to make contact with, foul it off, or put it in play somewhere.
Bottom of the third here, nobody on, nobody out. 2-2 for Nadia Barbary as she awaits the pitch. Hit at the pitcher. Hit her face. She's going to run to first, try to beat it, not able to get there in time. Shortstop Huang able to get it where it bounced off of Hofstra, throw it to first, and that's going to be 1 up, 1 down for Mississippi State. An unlucky break there, about 2 inches higher, and that's going to be out in center field, and she's going to be sitting comfortably at first.
Yep, just straight. Hey, that's what people want you to do, make contact and drive it straight up to the pitcher, and it did. And it was a great line drive, but it went straight after it bounced off the pitcher. It went straight to shortstop, and Wang made a play.
That brings up right fielder Kiara Sells. She takes the outside pitch for ball one. Hitting .333 so far in this season. Overall today, State not had a great hitting performance. 3 for 10 total. Pitch on its way. Takes it for ball two. Bring the count to 2-0. State only walked 1 time.
Yeah, we have to try to be more aggressive. We've been a little more aggressive on some things, but
just on the outside corner for strike one, and Hofstra starts to work back into this pitch count so far today.
But like I said, just being a little more aggressive. I would love that from them, and see what happens here.
2-1 pitch on the way. Popped up to left field. They're going to try to get there in time, and she drops it. It was going to be foul. The left fielder, Mitchell, tried to get there in time, hit her glove, bounced off of it, and that's going to keep it alive at 2-1.
Literally just bounced right out of the glove. Woo.
That was close.
Close. Saved us right there. But you have another opportunity. Take advantage of this opportunity of that. And let's see what happens here. You got to be aggressive here and put this ball into play somewhere. 2-2
count now for Sells. Hit to the left side, goes past the shortstop. She's going to get to first base and just stick there. So with 1 out, Mississippi State now has Kiara Sells on first base.
Great aggressiveness there. Great ground ball. It was a hard hit ground ball to short dove to get it and could not. So great Sells for being on top of that, and like I said, being aggressive, taking advantage of that drop foul ball.
Her being now on first base is going to bring up Anna Carter, hitting .400 on the season so far. Takes the first pitch outside for ball one. So far today, Carter has not been able to get a hit through. Struck out earlier in the game.
Let's see if she can get Sells in the running position. Scoring position.
Hits it left, might be fair, and it is. It's going to go to the left fielder. Sales is going to go to third base. She's going to round home, try to get there, and she just might have it. They're going to say safe. That's going to bring the score up 2-1 Mississippi State.
Great hit down the left field line. Actually, the left fielder bobbled it whenever trying to collect that ball and got the run Sales to come around and round third, so which is very exciting. You're up again, and now you Faircloth does not have to worry that she's tied up, so you're up 2-1 at the moment.
That's going to bring up number 12, Paige Ernst. Paige Ernst is going to take a momentary pause, though, as the coach for Rutgers decides to walk out there and talk with the home plate umpire. And it looks like they just might be bringing someone in to replace Hoekstra. We'll see.
Yes, we have a pitching change here.
As soon as we can figure out who they're going to bring in, we will make you aware of that.
But great aggressiveness there and getting ahead in the count and fighting, battling, and taking advantage of the error that was made trying to catch that right field in left field in that foul territory.
It is listed as an error for Mitchell in left field, by the way, on that, not able to pull that catch in.
Yes, okay, sounds good. So it is an error, and taking advantage of the error was great because now you're up 2-1.
Tough position there for the left fielder, but one that you're expected to grab, and obviously ended up giving up a run for Rutgers. Looks like they're going to bring in Gweck to pitch for Hoekstra. She comes in. Cassandra Gweck, number 21 for Rutgers, has an ERA of 2.33 through 18 innings. She's 2-1 in wins and losses with 2 starts, 10 strikeouts, 6 walks. We'll see what she can do here at News Park today, coming in with a bit of a tough position with Carter already in scoring position and only 1 out in the bottom of the third.
So this is a different pitcher now. So that the Mississippi State's facing, and we have to take advantage quickly of what she's giving us. And once Gweck gives us, once we see a couple of pitches, we should know from top, like, okay, now you have a different approach. Every pitcher's not the same, so you have a different approach now facing this pitcher, Gweck, and let's take advantage with someone in scoring position with 1 out. So let's see how aggressive we come out, actually.
Cassandra Gweck, runners against her are hitting a 159 average as Paige Ernstis awaits her at bat. She steps up to the plate, hitting 238 so far this season with a runner in scoring position in Grassel now, pinch running. Pitch on its way. Popped up to right field, and they might be able to get this one. Looks like they will, and they do. She's going to run to third, try to beat the ball. They're going to say that she's safe. She's able to get there. That was a very close one. Good throw there from the right fielder, Hoekstra.
Very close play at third, and that was a missile thrown to third, and it was bang bang. I mean, but the umpire was right on top of it.
And that's exactly what you want to see when you bring in a pinch runner in Grassel, able to get there where she filled in for Carter. Just paid off in that play.
Great.
2 outs now as Bernardini awaits her first pitch. Outside for ball 1. Count now 1-0 in the bottom of the third. Mississippi State already able to get 1 run on the board so far to bring their score to 2-1 versus Rutgers.
Just keep this momentum. Keep it up. Keep the momentum up.
Gweck's pitch way out there for ball 2.
Okay, so you're ahead. You're ahead right now. So stay focused. Be smart right here. Be a smart hitter. If it's there, you can swing and try to hit it. But if it's not, please let it go by.
Gweck's pitch on the way, hitting the shallow center field. Going to back up just a little bit and able to get there just in time. And that's going to be the 3rd out in the bottom of the 3rd. Mississippi State able to get 1 extra run on the board to go up by 1 with a score of 2-1 against Rutgers. Hate to see that they brought the pitcher out and you're not able to kind of work on her, but she just came out there. So take your time, slowly work on it, see what you can do against her, and work from there.
And that was totally fine with me. We already had, I believe, was that already 2 outs right there, and just trying to just feel how she is, and this is a very different. It was very different pitcher than the first pitcher in who was that in Hofstra. So Hofstra did her innings. Now we have a new pitcher on the mound, and we have to just stay focused, do your job as Bulldogs, and it's a closer game than usual than you usually had. Yesterday in the first game against Murray State, you had 5 runs in the bottom of the first inning. So we're moving on to the 4th inning now, and just keep that same aggression up. Keep it up.
Well, and Rutgers has already gotten to play a game today, warmed up a little bit through that one against Murray State, able to get the win there.
Having a little warm-up time, hey, and already having playing one game, you have that momentum still from that win. So that's just Mississippi State just coming in doing their first game of the day because they have a second one coming up later.
We talked about the pitching change a little bit there for Rutgers. One pitching change that is not occurring so far is Alyssa Faircloth coming back out there in the circle now and warming up. Done pretty good so far in this game. 3 innings pitched, 3 hits, only one run. It was earned run, and then 2 walks, 4 strikeouts. That's what we were talking about a little bit before the game. Is she is a bit of a strikeout pitcher. She at one point was averaging 2 strikeouts per inning pitched. You're going to see it change a little bit, but you like to see that spark is there. She awaits the next batter.
Yes.
Cassandra Gweck out there now. Hits it into center, left center, back at the wall. It's going to go over the wall for a home run for Gweck. Looked like it was going to drop, but the wind going towards left field, able to carry it, and they're going to tie the runs at 2-2.
Man, that was I thought it was going to – it barely got over the wall, but it got there, and with that aggression that Alyssa Faircloth pitches with, they took advantage of it, and now we're back tied up. So
Gweck able to get a home run on that very first pitch from Faircloth. And now a little bit more pressure for her as the score is tied at 2-2 as Mia Mitchell walks up to the plate with a .67 average so far on the season. Fouls it away for strike 1.
At this moment, we haven't seen a game this tournament like this, where it is tied up with the whole. Now let's see what can Mississippi State softball do. Can they go from behind or with that pitch?
Faircloth's pitch outside.
Let's see if they can persevere and take advantage of the game again, because there's going to be tough matchups. It's going to be tough matchups during the year for SEC ball and throughout the year, not just SEC ball. 1-1
count pitch on the way. Swing and a strike. Brings it to 1-2 now. Mia Mitchell not able to get there in time.
She's ahead in the count now, 1-2. So let's see what Faircloth pitch selection is now.
Getting a little bit of pressure here is Faircloth. Pitch on the way. Chopped up in the middle. Able to get there in time and catch it is Schaefer. And that's going to be the first out of the inning.
Yes. All right. First out now. Just calm down. That home run is way in the back of your mind, but don't be worried at all. I think there will be a pitching change here.
Looks like the state might do a pitching change as they walk out to the circle to speak with her. Still, we saw him come out there earlier and talk with her. Decide to leave her out there. They're looking to the bullpen, though, so it does look like we might have a pitching change. If that is the case.
We're going to look. Yes. She comes to circle, so Faircloth is coming out.
Looking at her roster for today, Faircloth able to only give up 3 hits through 3 innings pitched. Did give up that home run.
And then she has getting a great round of applause from the crowd here at New Spark, and she has done a great job during this tournament for Mississippi State. So
Faircloth will go out. Her ERA now at 3.20, and State is going to bring in Peja Gould, a name that we have heard about quite a bit so far in this tournament, so far in this season, if we're going to put it that way. Yesterday she pitched. She went through 6 innings, 8 strikeouts, no walks, She still has a 0 ERA on the season so far.
That is a great thing, and she's from a California girl, Stockton, California, went to Lincoln High School, and she was previously at UT, University of Tennessee, Chattanooga, and she is doing great and was Southern Conference Pitcher of the Year at UT Chattanooga. So she has experience pitching here, great experience, and let's see with this change in pitching, can we get something different and see what if they get on top of her, or because a change sometimes is great, and which is Paige has proved herself already.
State obviously 7-0, so she hasn't lost a game yet, but Paige Gould now 3-0 in her wins and losses on the season so far through 2 starts.
So this is going to be a great change. So we went from one great pitcher to another one. So
yes,
I'm very excited to see Paige. I was not able. I came to the first game, and I think I saw Faircloth the first game, one of the games yesterday, and now Paige, let's see what she can do. Let's see if we can shift the momentum back to us with her coming in.
McKenna Coleman comes up to the plate for Rutgers, number 24. 59 average so far on the season. Junior out of California hits it left down the third base line. That's going to be foul for an 0-1 count. What are you looking for with Gould coming in right now? You know, Paige, obviously, she has played well so far, but she's coming into a little bit of a different situation here, taking over for tie game in the top of the 4th inning. What do you want to see from a pitcher like that as she throws for strike 1? Strike 2.
A pitcher like here with Paige, you have to just take advantage and see, like, can my team be on my back? Can I carry my team with me defensively? As that's a
strike 3 called. Paige comes in and able to get the second out at the top of the 4th inning.
And like that, being momentum, having that momentum, changing the momentum. That's why she came in the game, to change the momentum, to get some defensive rallies up. And let's see if and Paige, she's proven herself at UT Chattanooga. So
Riley Wayne comes up to bat now as she awaits the pitch. It's going to be inside and low for ball 1 with 2 outs here in the top of the 4th.
She's been in this situation plenty of times. So Paige is very experienced at doing what she's doing now.
Second pitch on the way for Huang. Tips it back. Going to bring the count to 1-1. Yeah, but I can completely understand that. That's what you're looking for right here, is her to be able to come in, show them a different look, get Rutgers off of their path right now, because they were looking to get a little bit comfortable as her pitch is on the way. Going to be outside and bring it to a 2-1 count for Paige.
Yep, like you said, getting that momentum and cutting that momentum off from over there. So we just have to take advantage of here. We have 2 outs already. So
pitch is on the way, hits it to the third baseman, throws to first, but it's going to be foul. She was running like she thought it might be fair, but it was foul pretty much immediately.
Hey, you just have to go through your routine. She's just going to go through her routine.
Follow through
her routine and throwing to first. And if but it was foul. So
2-2 pitch on the way. Got her to swing. Strike 3 called, and that's going to end the top of the 4th inning as Paige comes in, able to reset the trend and get them uncomfortable. We're going to take just a moment before we come back. You're listening to the Bulldog Student Sports Network live from News Park.
Directed, let's begin. Party on, party people, let me hear some noise. DC's in the house, jump, rejoices. There's a party over here, a party over there. Wave your hands in the air, shake the dairy, yeah. These 3 words mean you're getting busy. Whoop, there it is, hit me. Whoop, there it is. 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 Whoop, there it is.
Welcome back into the Bulldog Student Sports Network, live from News Park as Mississippi State is taking on Rutgers. Gave up a run in the last top of the 4th inning was Alyssa Faircloth. Decided to take her out with only 1 out in the inning so far. Brought in Peja Gould, and she got 2 outs back-to-back, able to close it out, keep the score tied at 2 as Des Rivera comes up to bat. And we'll see what she can do.
Let's see. We're tied right now, and let's see if we can just be aggressive here and just try to take advantage.
Gweck's first pitch outside for ball number 1.
Take advantage and take over. Just have to get the momentum back. All we need is momentum. You ride off of momentum.
Able to see Gweck come in earlier and hit pretty well. See what she can do right here as the pitch is on the way. Hit foul down the third base line. Brings a count to 1-1 for Des Rivera. Senior out of California. Got a couple Californias on here.
A lot of Californian people coming to the south.
Yeah.
Coming east and
probably not used to that cold weather we've been getting, but luckily it does feel pretty decent out here today so far. As we've said, a little bit windy going towards the left field. Pitch is on the way. Inside, Rivera had to kind of jump back a little bit to make sure it didn't hit her. It's going to bring the count to 2-1 for her.
Yes. So you're it's 2-1. Not if you see a ball a hit that is very in your favor, go ahead, swing it. Got the green light.
Gweck throws the pitch high for ball 3, brings the count to 3-1. She hadn't allowed a hit today, nor a walk. But she's struggling right now with this 3-1 count against Rivera. Rivera batting .300 on the season so far. That's going to be ball 4. Almost the same spot, just really high. And now up to bat, you're going to have 33 Keller.
Yes, just let Gweck pitch to you. And as you see, hey, we got to walk. Take advantage of this, though. Let's get it. A runner in scoring position, and hope we have a pinch runner coming in.
Yeah, we do have a pinch runner coming in, it looks like. One good thing is probably part of the reason is you've got Keller coming up to bat. She's had 1 at bat so far today, and she got an RBI hit out of that. Looks like State's going to bring in Supin to pinch run for Rivera at first. No outs in the inning so far. I understand the thought process there as the pitch is on its way. Looks like she showed bunt, not able to get the bat back in time, and it's going to be strike 1. Interesting strategy there from
State.
State.
Trying to move that runner into scoring position, and that strategy, I like it. I like it. Playing short ball.
We'll see how it plays. She's in a normal batting stance right now. Shows bunt, tries to pull her bat back in time, and misses it again for strike 2. Keller not able to get back there in time, and you would assume that Gweck is throwing based off of the assumption that she will continue to do so. I'm not sure if she will with an 0-2 count. Let's see what she does as she awaits the pitch on its way. Low for ball 1. 1-2 count. They thought that you were going to have Supin try to run to second, but she did not.
Yep, just you're behind the count right now. Keller's very behind with a 1-2 count, but just take advantage of this, and if anything's there, you have to swing.
1-2 pitch on its way. High for ball 2 to even the count. And Gweck looking just a little bit nervous out there after allowing a walk for runner on first.
Let's take advantage of that nervousness. That's what we need.
Keller did it earlier in the game. Maybe she can do it now as she takes ball 3. And Gweck having a little bit of trouble with her placement against a good hitter in Keller that knows how to keep an eye out, knows how to adjust.
You tried to be aggressive with trying to bunt early, and Keller, if you put anything cross plate, she's making contact with it.
Full count now. Hit to third base, goes into her glove, throws to second, out at second, and then safe at first. So we're still going to have a runner on first in Kinley Keller, but Supin not able to get to second in time on an attempted double play.
Yep. And great contact. Just a routine ground ball. We're sad that they made the choice. We got a double play out of it. They got not a double play, but
they tried.
Second, yep, they tried.
That's the second time we've seen Rutgers go for the double play and not be able to convert it at first. As Gabby Schaefer comes up to bat now. Just caught the up corner for strike 1 with an 0-1 count. Schaefer not able to get a hit through her first at bat in this series. We'll see if she can change that now against Gweck, who looks to be losing a little bit of placement, but able to get that grounder out just a moment ago. Hits left to the third baseman, stays safe, throws to second, out at second, throws to first, and they're going to stay safe. So it's look a little bit like deja vu here. State's still going to have a runner on first, but nobody at second in scoring position. Just going to have Keller out at first.
Let's see if Styles can get us some momentum. Let's change the. Let's get some momentum here and get some runners on base and see if we get a good hit right here.
Schaefer is at first. I do apologize. Styles up to bat now. She takes ball one. Gweck throwing a little bit high consistently. Styles still hitting a 560 average right now. Has brought it down just a little bit through not having a hit in her first at bat. She awaits the second pitch. Fouled back to bring the count to 1-1. What have you liked that you've seen from this team so far? Because they're in a close game. You don't see it a lot this early in the season.
Perseverance. Whenever they get down, they get the momentum. They have this little chat, and they're back on top of it. I believe if we can get the bats going right here, we can do something.
Got Styles to swing on an outside pitch, and that's going to bring the count to 1-2. Perseverance is a really good thing. I think you learn it throughout the season. You don't come into it with it and try to keep it. You learn and you build on it, and that's exactly what games like this are for.
Yep.
Especially tied at 2-2. 1-2 count, Styles expects. Going to be outside and ties the count up at 2-2. But, yes, I completely agree with you. I know you have a little bit of experience playing not softball but baseball, very similar. And I would assume that was something that was instilled in y'all when you were playing.
Yes, we used to call this flush it. Flush the situation, flush the home run, flush the walks, and doing.
Styles swings at it, chopper to third, throw to first, able to get there in time, and that's going to be an out. So that's going to end the bottom of the fourth inning. State not able to separate themselves from Rutgers as we are still tied at 2-2. Saw a little bit of fight from State there, but able to give up couple of outs at bases that where you really want to have a runner in scoring position when you have Styles coming up. Styles struggling just a little bit today's matchup, but still a little early in the game. You know, we're halfway through, still got plenty of time.
You have plenty of time. You have 3 innings left. You're going into the 5th inning, and you have to make sure that you take advantage of those situations. Like you have people on scoring position. We didn't have anybody in scoring position then, but take advantage of that. Get quality hits. We've done that a couple of times today, but not as like we have the past couple of games. So I feel like this team is just still learning itself. We have a lot of young talent. So we're just gonna have to see what happens here.
Well, not speaking about young talent, but senior talent, you still got Peja out there in the circle now as she came out in the last inning, able to get the last 2 outs, prevent State from giving up anything more than a tied game at 2-2 right now. Senior out of Stockton, California, has done great so far this season, did great in the last inning, and is looking to continue that streak as she continues to warm up right now. Throwing to number 23, Des Rivera at catcher. A lot of hits to third base today from what I've noticed as well. A little bit early or a little bit late on some of them. I apologize.
Well, yeah, they're for early on the left, the right-handed hitter, and late on the left-handed.
Yes.
But a lot of plays at third. Look at the vibes out in the outfield. Doing a little 1-2 out there, but they have good vibes still, and that's good for Mississippi State. And just keep riding on that momentum, on some momentum here.
First batter up for Rutgers is going to be at the top of the lineup now. Gweck out to hit. Had a pretty good at bat earlier. She awaits the first pitch. Going to be in for strike one. She thought it was coming towards her, kind of bent back, got back in the strike zone, and she's going to work with an 0-1 count now from Peja.
Great pitch, great first pitch. Keep it up. Keep it up.
Second on the way. Able to get strike 2. Got the inside corner on that one. And she is ahead in the count. Exactly what we expect and what we want to see from her on this first batter. Nobody out, nobody on base. Top of the fifth here. Got her to swing. Strike three called. Peja Gould coming out hot in the top of the fifth inning.
We need that from Peja, and Peja is doing her job of coming in and getting some momentum back, get some strikeouts. That's what you need to be able to win this game.
One up, one down so far for Gould as Burtis for Rutgers is going to come up to the plate. Check swing. It's going to be a ball there. Bat not quite getting to the front of the plate for Burtis, who's hitting .385 on the season. 10 hits so far as she awaits it, pops it back, and that is not going to be catchable as it runs into the net. So it's going to be a 1-1 count now for Burtis. 3 RBIs on the season for Burtis so far, but nobody on base.
So yes, Paige just keep doing her job and getting ahead of the count.
Swing and a miss for strike 2 from Peja. Count now 1-2.
You take advantage of this 1-2 count, and let's do. Some people go into off speed or something just fashioned away. Let's see what happens.
Fouled back. Going to stay at 1-2. Almost got her to miss, but just not quite. Threw it on the inside corner. Able to keep the at-bat alive is Burtis. Seen some pretty good defensive plays from Mississippi State today as well.
Yes, just playing great defense all day, and most of the hits have been in the gaps. And
got her to swing. Strike 3 called. 2 up, 2 down for Peja.
Peja is doing Peja's thing. You taking advantage of that 1-2 count, doing some off-speed pitches, and just having her a good time out there on the mound. Her relationship with Rivera as catcher, she's getting hyped up, and I love it. I love it from Peja.
Addie Osborne takes the first pitch as a strike to bring the count to 0-1. Yeah, that's exactly what State brought her in for. They wanted her to do this. She's able to do it, and that gives them a little bit of security, knowing they can come out and try to score when you're not giving up all these runs. It's going to be low for ball 1 to bring the count tied at 1-1. Good to see from her so far. Looking comfortable out there in the top of the fifth. Still tied at 2-2, Mississippi State and Rutgers. Takes it for strike 2. 1-2 is the count now. She just watched that one sail right by her.
Hey, see, getting ahead in the count. If you get ahead in the count here, you can do whatever with it, and try to make her chase here.
Got her to swing, but fouled it back. Able to get just a nick of it, but not much at all.
Great off-speed pitch. Great off-speed pitch. She barely got it. barely there.
That was her working to keep it alive, essentially.
Yes.
2-2 count now for Peja as Osborne awaits the pitch. On its way, inside for ball 3, and it's going to be a full count here. Interesting to see.
I believe it's a 2-2 count here.
Yes, you are correct. I do apologize for that. 2-2 count here for Peja. Pitch on its way. Strike 3 called. They thought it was a ball. The umpire didn't agree. That's going to end the top of the 5th inning, and Peja Gould comes out and keeps them scoreless.
Wow, the momentum that Mississippi State has now because of Peja Gould's pitching here. If you have great pitching like that, you can do whatever. If you just get the bats going, we'll be in good hands. Peja put everything in Peja's hands, and Mississippi State will do their thing. Just go into hitting here.
All right. Well, we're going to step away for just a moment before we come back for the bottom of the 5th. You're listening to the Bulldog Student Sports Network. Welcome back into the Bulldog Student Sports Network as we enter the bottom of the 5th inning. As you hear it over the PA, Nadia Barbary up to bat now for the Bulldogs. She awaits the pitch from Rutgers pitcher Cassandra Gweck.
Let's see if we can be aggressive right here and get some get in run in position here.
She tried to pull her bat back, not able to do it in time, and bring this account to 0-1.
Well, she thought she did.
Speaking of aggressive, yeah. Tries to hit on the very first pitch. It was a little bit low. She awaits the second pitch from Gweck. Outside, evens the count at 1-1. Playing that one a little bit more safe, not trying to chase it.
Yep, that's what let them pitch to you. If you keep letting them pitch to you, you will have the opportunity to take advantage of it.
1-1 is the count for Nadia Barbary. She awaits Gweck's pitch, swings and misses. Got her to chase high, and that's going to bring the count to 1-2. Nobody on, nobody out so far here in the bottom of the fifth. Tied at 2-2, Mississippi State and Rutgers at News Park.
That's just that aggressive mindset, trying to hit that, but just too high. Just got to be smart, Wow.
Pitch on the way. She's able to foul it back and stay alive here. Just a little bit outside. That's one of those ones you don't want to leave up into interpretation. You want to make sure you can stay out there and keep swinging at it.
Yes, yes. She has a great batting average on the year, so she knows how to stay alive here.
348 so far on the year. Gweck has not allowed a hit so far. Only walked one batter as it's low. It's going to bring the count to 2-2. Gweck's come in and done pretty well so far after they took out Hoekstra earlier in the game.
Yeah, she's done an excellent job. And
we'll see if she continues.
It's scary for us, but we can take advantage of this. We have the players to do that.
Pitch on its way. Hit well, but flied out to left, and it doesn't look like it's going to be able to be catchable, and it is not. So she's going to be able to stay out there with a 2-2 count. When it went off the bat, I thought it might be a pop fly, but wind blowing to the left field actually helped carry it out of bounds.
And it stayed in the air a long time, too. So I'm glad that she has another opportunity to capitalize. And
let's see if she does. Let's see if she does. Takes it. Strike 3 called. She thought it was inside. Fans expressing a little bit of frustration there with him.
You might could hear that, but they were not happy about that strike call. But, hey, if it's close, like I said, you have to be aggressive and try to foul that at least off because
don't leave it up to interpretation.
Don't leave it up to the umpire to interpret it.
Mike Max at home plate today. Kiara Sells up to bat. Takes the first inside for ball 1. And that right there is the exact pitch that actually just got her out, maybe just a little bit further outside. We'll see if she goes back to it. She might try to go outside now that she's been going inside a couple times, is Gweck. Right down the middle. Gets her to swing and miss for strike 1 to even the count out.
Good hack at it right there, but I like the aggression. If it's in the zone, let's see what we can do with it.
Bottom of the fifth here, 1 out. Kiara Sells up to bat, nobody on base. Hits it up the middle. Second base able to get it in time, but they're not going to be able to throw it. And Kiara Sells is going to get to first. Rower at second, able to make a pretty good play and get to it, but she could not turn up and throw to first base in time for that.
Hey, that was fundamental hitting, straight up the middle. See if second base makes a play, and that play was not able to be made. So good hit right there.
Only 1 out here, and now Mississippi State has Kiara Sells on first base. Anna Carter comes up to bat, doing pretty well so far on the season, 417. Able to get 1 hit out of her 2 at-bats so far today. We'll see if she can get a runner in scoring position. If not, third or home. She awaits Gweck's first pitch. Down the middle for strike 1. Watch that one fly right by her.
Just being conservative right there and not just trying to see what the pitcher's doing here.
The senior out of Athens, Alabama, awaits her second pitch at the at-bat. Going to be outside for ball 1. Just what you said. She is choosing to watch him a little bit. State not trying to force anything. They've got a runner on first, but you do have that 1 out, so you can't just go bunt away immediately. You got to play it safe here, especially tied at 2-2. in the bottom of the 5th inning. Ball's going to be high. 2-1 count now.
Just letting her pitch to you like they are. But when that ball comes across the plate and then it's in the zone, we have to take advantage and make valuable hits here.
Looks like the wind has died down just a little bit as the pitch is on his way. Fouled back to the left side. Kiara Sells got a little excited there at first, decided to run all the way to second. Play, you got to do it. But it was a pretty obviously a foul immediately.
I think that might have been a called hit and run right there. Might have been, because she did take off and there was a swing. So it might have been hit and run right there.
2-2 is the count. Outside pitch, she's going to steal at second. We'll see if she got there in time. They're going to say she's out. Not able to get the foot at second before the ball did. Kiara Sells not able to get there in time. And quite a good throw there from Charlotte Schutler, the catcher for Rutgers.
Oh, my. That was a great I think she was trying to steal the first time, but that was a great throw by the catcher and got Sellers out.
Now State has to work with 2 outs here in the bottom of the 5th as Anna Carter comes up. Batting .417 on the season so far. She fouls the first one away for... Oh, I apologize. I completely apologize. I was thinking that we had a new batter. I lost my mind for just a moment. It's 3-2 count here for Anna Carter.
I was wondering. I'm like, I think she's still up there.
Got a little bit too much into the game as Carter awaits Gweck's pitch. Down the middle, but too low, and that's going to walk her to first.
Great eyes there. As an aggressive hitter as myself, I probably would have tried to make some contact with that, but that's why I'm not D1. She is.
Sounds like they're listening to Coach Ricketts down there, making sure to do what she would like them to.
Yes.
As this is going to bring up Paige Ernstis. Not able to get a hit so far today. She fouls the first one down the right side.
Being aggressive. This team, as I can view right now, is being very aggressive. Being aggressive on the base path, as we saw, but sadly, it was thrown out at second base. But just being very aggressive. I love it.
And you got to worry about it too early in the season. A little bit of frustration building when you're still tied at 2-2 at this point in the game with that first strike going down the middle to Ernstis to bring the count to 0-2. Yeah, you worry about frustration a little bit. You're trying to get ahead. You're trying to separate yourself. You got another game today in just a little bit against North Texas, and you're right in the middle of this one. It's even. Ball is going to be in the dirt. Runner's going to advance to second as the catcher could not get there in time, and now State is going to have Carter at second.
Oh, the home plate umpire is injured right now.
He's down on one knee with a trainer checking on him as it looked like the ball might have popped up and hit him. What we're going to do while he does that is go to just a momentary break out of respect. You're listening to the Bulldog Student Sports Network live from News Park. Welcome back into the Bulldog Student Sports Network. Had to step away for just a momentary pause as home plate umpire Mike Mance was a result of the ricocheted ball that went off the dirt, able to get back out there. He's speaking with one of the coaches now. A little bit of a respectful thing from both teams, taking a moment so he can gather himself. He got some water.
Yeah. It happens sometimes, and being behind that plate is a very dangerous place. Many injuries have happened because of those ricochets.
We're going to get back into the game now. Paige Ernstis at home with a 1-2 count, and she's got a runner in scoring position at Carter at second base. Awaits the pitch, pops it up, shallow right field. They're going to try to catch it. Looks like they are able to. Right fielder Hoekstra able to get it in, and that's going to end the inning. State and Rutgers are going to keep it at 2 going into the top of the 6th. Probably a little bit of frustration like we were saying earlier. You really are trying to separate yourself. You're trying to get this going. You got another game today. Not able to do it.
Yeah, we have to somewhere trying to find some momentum and trying to get the bats going somehow. If we can, it would be awesome to do that. But at the moment, we're just kind of at this knoll, and that knoll has to be lifted up and get off our backs, and let's say, let's be aggressive. Let's get some hits. Paige is going to do her job. She's going to do your job. Do your job. You're doing stuff defensively well, but at the plate, you're not capitalizing.
And offensively, you've got to have a bit of angst there because you've left multiple runners in scoring position, specifically at second, and you've had trouble where you've had almost double plays happen to you, but a lot of your runners advancing to second, getting out, still having that runner on first, and you have 2 outs and you got a runner on first, and you can't bunt, you can't do anything like that. So you're having to work your game a little bit and strategize as to how to score on this Rutgers team, whose pitcher, Queck, came in and has been doing really well since then.
She has been doing a great job. So we have to take advantage of that and we be confident. Come up there being confident at the plate, knowing that we haven't been hitting well today. That's the mindset. Okay, I haven't hit well today, so let's flush it. Let's put that in the past. Let's take advantage of it now. Let's take advantage of it now on the defensive end right here. Paige is going to do her job. Can I do my job? That's what we need to do.
State has 6 hits today, but only 2 runs to show for it, and that's exactly what you're talking about right there. Get some hits, but not the quality ones. That's where it can really come in there and get at you a little bit. So testing the mentality of this team a little bit early in the season. You know, I think coaches want games like this where their players are tested. They just want the score to be correct at the very end of it. So we'll see if they're able to do that, and Coach Ricketts' squad can close it out here in the next 2 innings as we start the top of the 6th with Peja Gould out in the circle.
Yep, we just got to be on top of it.
Bernardini in left, Sales in center, Keller in right, Barbary at third, Stiles at shortstop, Schaefer at second, Ernstis at first, Gould in the circle, and Rivera catching. Ricketts out there to speak momentarily with the home plate umpire, who's probably still feeling that hit just a little bit.
Yeah, I don't know if I would be able to finish this game.
Adrenaline helps, but it doesn't solve everything.
It does not.
Sierra Hoekstra is going to be up to bat for Rutgers when we do resume play, and it looks like she is getting ready to walk up as we speak, hitting .438 so far on the season. 0 for 2 today. We'll see if she's due as Gould steps up.
Just need Paige to come out aggressive here.
Try to get the outside corner, not quite. That's going to bring the count to 1-0 here for her.
That is not a bad pitch at that moment. Very good.
I understand exactly what she was going for there and trying to get her to chase outside. Second pitch on the way. Popped up to left. See if they can get there in time at the line, and they're not. So it's going to be foul. Bring the count to 1-1. You'll take that.
Hey, I'll take that.
Help her out in the count a little bit. Get her feeling a little bit more comfortable. Changes your pitch choice here in this next one. And you've got Hoekstra, who's hitting pretty well so far. She's got 7 hits so far, 6 runs, and 5 RBIs. She's 0 for 2 today, like we said, so you hope she's not due. But pitch on the way. Hits it to shallow left, and it's going to be caught by Bernardini. Able to get that it. 1 up, 1 down for State so far in the top of the 6th. Score still tied at 2-2.
Yep, trusting your defense. You just know your defense behind you going to do their job, and she got up under that just a little bit, so it was a pop fly, just routine play in left field.
And that's the benefit of having nobody on bases. You can allow stuff like that and still get those outs without any consequences.
Yes.
Looks like the third base coach here for Rutgers taking a moment to speak with the home plate umpire. Might have a change in batting as he informs the State dugout as well. We are going to have a change, so hitting now is going to be number 9, Stefani Kraska. 167 on the year so far. Only one hit, no runs. Pitch on its way. Got her to chase for strike one called. Tried to pull her bat back in time, not able to get there. Hard to pull your bat back when it's past the plate.
Yes.
So.
Hey, it was already passed before she could even think about hitting that one.
0-1 count on the way now. Didn't chase that one. Same pitch. Tried to see if it would work again. Going to bring it to a 1-1. I mean, if it works, why not try it one more time? Double check.
See what happens.
There's a couple of times where you'll find a spot a hitter just can't make themselves not go for it, as the pitch is going to go in for strike two. Caught the outside corner on that one.
Yes. So great pitch. You're now you're ahead of the count as a pitcher. So as a pitcher, you try to get something that's low and away, off speed.
She throws it outside for ball two to even the count.
Yes. So still ahead. You're still ahead. There's 4 balls is a walk. So you have 2 strikes ahead on her. So just take advantage of it. Take advantage.
Positive way to look at it there is she does not catch the inside corner. You can hear the fans' frustration with it. It's going to bring the full count up.
Hey, he might still be recovering from that hit. It's just like thinking, oh, no.
Pitch on the way. It's going to be low, and that is going to walk Kraska, I apologize, to first base. Now with only 1 out in the inning, State has a runner on first.
All right, so you have a runner on first. You're going to stay calm. You've been in this position before, Paige. I don't know if she had a runner on yet or not, but Paige is experienced, so she knows, okay, it's fine. We're just going to flush that and go on to the next batter. I think we're getting a pinch runner. We might be getting a pinch runner in.
We'll see. That's the one thing. You got to wait for them to talk to the umpire before they can do that, before they can announce it officially. But, yes, exactly what you said. Exactly what you said with Paige. He's still getting comfortable. Still getting comfortable. 3 wins on the season. As we said, they haven't been close. And you do have Hoekstra out there to hitting 368 for Rutgers so far. Today she's 1 for 2. Decided not to pinch run. 1-0 is your count from Gould. She catches the outside for strike one.
Great pitch. Great pitch. Just taking advantage of those pitches and your pitch count. You haven't pitched. You didn't start, but
got her to swing strike two.
But you're ahead. You're ahead in the count now. So like again, I said,
you don't want them to be too aggressive in this count, do you?
No.
You want them to feel it out a little bit. Pitch on its way. Got her to swing. Throw to second. Try to get her. Ooh. Second baseman not there, but it doesn't matter.
Oh, it was foul.
Tip. Foul tip for that one, so it's going to keep it at a 1-2. As Hoekstra steps back into the box.
As you know, Hoekstra trying to stay alive, so she's doing anything close to zone. She's swinging.
Outside for ball two to even the count up. Yeah, you got a runner on first right now. You have to be mindful of that. You don't want to give up a double and get into that territory where you could possibly be down.
Yes.
Got her to swing, but she tipped it. She is really fighting to stay in this at bat here is Hoekstra.
Yes, she's trying to stay alive. Paige is just do her thing. Pitch to her. If it has to be way just a crazy pitch, just put it in there.
Got her to swing, and she tipped it again. This is one of those matchups that you see sometimes that, depending on which team you like, it's very frustrating or it's very interesting because just able to kind of not get out of there.
Hoekstra is a pitcher also, so she understands what's going on. So she's trying to stay alive here.
Pitch on its way. Hit down the first base line. Looks like they're going to say it is fair, and she's going to run to third, rounds first to second. Didn't get there in time, it looks like, and they're going to say she's out at second, so you're going to have a runner on third and nobody on first or second with 2 outs here.
Ooh, it was a hard line drive hit to first base, and she was not able to collect it. It went off the tip of her glove, and Hoekstra tried to round. She rounded first, trying to go to second, and she was put out there. But we have a runner in scoring position on third base. So here you have to be smart with pitching selection.
The very valuable part about that play is getting her out at second because now they cannot try to force something in there and get her to run home really quickly. They have to get a real hit. They can't sacrifice fly it. They can't do an infield ground. They have to try to get a single. And Gould has been pretty good so far about preventing those, apart from the last one. We'll see if she can maintain that in this next at-bat against Etta Garofalo, who is coming in to hit. She hits 400 on the season. Obviously hasn't hit today yet. Freshman.
Yes, freshman out of New York.
Out of New York. Not New York City, but New York State.
New York State.
I fall guilty to that sometimes when I hear New York. I only think about the city. You know what I mean? There's a whole other place. A whole other place up there. Runner on third here for Rutgers. Garofalo awaits the pitch. Fouls it to the left side into the State dugout. They throw the ball back out to Gould. Do have a pinch runner on third for Rutgers in Del Hoyo. Rutgers really wanting to score here with it being the top of the sixth inning. Tied 2-2 at News Park against Mississippi State. Hit to the shortstop, to second base, I apologize, thrown to first and gets her out in time. That's going to end the inning and prevent a run for Mississippi State as they head into the bottom of the sixth, tied with Rutgers at 2-2. And you see them give up a hit with Gould, but not give up a run. Able to keep your offense the ability to go get one run and get up. That's so important for your players.
Okay, now for Mississippi State, this is what we have to do. We have to come out. We have to be aggressive with the bats. If we have that aggression with the bats, we will be successful because this is the first time we've been 6 innings in, and we've usually been done by now because we've just mercy ruled everyone.
The game's usually over by right now. Yeah.
Yes.
A lot of fans probably anticipated that as well, so they're getting a bit more for their money than they thought.
Hey, it's a game. It's still tied, so you have to be aggressive with the bats. If they come out being aggressive, getting those, just trying to get those balls in places where defenders cannot field them. Hey, we're going to get ahead. Gold just doing her job. Rick is talking to her now. He's probably saying, "Hey, we gave up a hit and we left. There's a runner left on base. There was no score, so you're good. Let's come out here, get the hit. Let's get the hit."
Coming out to face off against the pitcher for Rutgers, Cassandra Gweck, is number 13, Berdini. She's 1 for 2 today. She did have a hit earlier in the game, batting .235 now. We'll see if she's able to go 2 for 3.
Let's see if Berdini can do something. It comes off of momentum. Everything comes off of momentum. Momentum is your friend. Take advantage.
She is a senior with a little bit more experience than some of the other players we have seen out there today so far. We'll see if that plays a factor in her performance. Out of Elkville, Illinois, Bernini comes up to the batter's box to await the first pitch from Gweck. Gweck only given up 1 hit so far in this game, and it looks like we have a time called from Rutgers, I believe. Just a momentary pause to recollect herself is Gweck. But now we will resume play. Nobody on, nobody out. Top or bottom of the 6th. Ball low for ball 1.
Let's get some hits here. Let's get some hits. I like how they're being very conservative now. Just let her pitch to you. Gweck pitch to you and try to put this ball in play if it's there.
Hits it right at Gweck, bounces off of her. She runs to first, maybe gets there in time, but is not able to. Second baseman Rower able to convert it off of the ricochet of Gweck and beat her to first by a couple feet.
And she is definitely in some pain. Oh, yeah. She's walking it out now, and I know it's going to be a bruise tonight.
Hit her in her left leg, I believe, as you've got a trainer coming out there right now to check on her. Hopefully everything is going to be okay.
I like the aggression, though, by Mississippi State, trying to get a hit, trying to find somewhere and get that momentum. But it's just we're not placing in the right places.
Yeah, aggression is in trying to get a hit, not hitting it at a player.
Player, yeah. Well, hey, you don't even try to do that now.
No. It's so hard to hit the ball. I don't think you can really try to do that intentionally. As she's kind of out there just stretching her hamstrings right now, walking with a trainer, telling him exactly what she's feeling to make sure that nothing is incorrect or that she needs to come off. Rutgers is definitely wanting her to be able to stay out there. She's had a few frustrating at-bats, but only given up 1 hit so far through 3 innings pitched. No runs, no earned runs, just 2 walks.
Yes, Dez rears up to face her now, and I think Dez can do something with this and get the momentum back. She looks like she get a single in the first.
Yep.
A single in the second inning and walked in the fourth, so she can hit. So let's come out here being aggressive. Let's be aggressive. Let's get some valuable hits. Find a gap somewhere. Once we find that gap, let's take advantage.
We're awaiting her to step in the box, obviously, with Gowek having a couple warm-up pitches to make sure nothing feels incorrect. Head coach for Rutgers out there. That is, of course, Kristen Butler, as we said earlier, former SEC player of the year. And she's going to decide to leave Gowek out there. And that is probably something Rutgers was really hoping they were able to do as she looks to match up against Des Rivera, who had a hit earlier in the game, averaging 300. Her first pitch is on the way. Hits it to shallow left. It looks like it's going to drop, and it does. She's going to reach first base, and she's going to stay there. But Mississippi State is going to get a runner on first with only 1 out in the bottom of the 6th, tied at 2-2.
Like I said, be aggressive. That was literally the first pitch. In shallow left field, landed, found a gap. Now take advantage of this. Ride the wave of Dez's hit. And once we get that, just have a great time. You get scoring, you get ahead again, and stay ahead. Let's get her in scoring position there.
State is going to decide to bring in a pinch hitter in Abby Grace Richardson in place.
Mississippi girl, Brookhaven, Mississippi.
In place of Kinley Keller here. She awaits her pitch. 0-0 count. Runner on first. Hits it well to left. Mike Carey, we'll see if it does. Back at the wall. Off of the board, and it is gone. Mississippi State is going to go up 4-2 on Rutgers here in the bottom of the 6th with only 1 out.
She is in that position for a reason. She came in first pitch home run. 2-run home run, 2-run RBI. And that is great.
This is exactly the resiliency that you were talking about earlier in the game.
Yes. The momentum is here now. It's back on Mississippi State side. The crowd's more excited. The bench is more excited. Everybody is more excited because they hit. You come in for a reason. Abby Grace did her job as a pitch hitter from Brookhaven, Mississippi.
And I would assume, listening on the microphone right now, you could hear the difference in crowd noise as opposed to right before it to even now. It just feels like a little bit more lively in this building.
Yes. That was big. Let's take advantage of this. Come on, Gabby.
The decision to bring in the pitch hitter works as Gabby Schaefer comes up to bat now. Takes the first one for a ball to bring the count to 1-0. Schaefer 0 for 2 today with a 182 average on the season.
You see how fast the momentum changed?
It did. It did.
It like a snap.
And
different game.
That's going to take a little bit of life out of the Rutgers dugout as she takes strike 1 to bring the count to 1-1. This is right here where you see if the momentum can continue. You're up 2, bottom of the 6th. They only have 1 more guaranteed inning to try and at least tie the score is Rutgers. Can you put the pressure on them even more? She takes strike 2 for a 1-2 count. And I do apologize. We ended up having another person come in. So the dog hitting right now is going to be Taylor Troutman, number 41, freshman out of Henderson, Kentucky.
Oh, he just caught that.
Going to be outside for ball 2. Bring the count to 2-2. Gowek looking to lose her fastball just a little bit, and I don't mean literally fastball. I mean her touch on her pitch placement after giving up everything she just did. She winds up for the 2-2 pitch on its way. Hit well to center field, and it's going to drop. She's going to get to first base and stick there. State's going to have another runner on first with only 1 out in the bottom of the 6th.
Oh, my goodness. Great hitting now. The bats have changed.
It feels like we were waiting for it all day, and it finally just came out of thin air.
Just out of nowhere. I love this. That, hey, like we talked about pregame, depth. we have pinch hitters coming out here, hitting a 2-run home run, just hitting a single right here, and then we're gonna have a pinch runner coming in today, number 7. Schaefer going back out there.
Interesting decision there. Looks like State might feel that they need to work on getting another run, or at least giving her the opportunity to get out there and get some reps in pinch running.
Yep.
Rutgers is going to take a second to go visit the circle. So I tell you what we'll do is we'll take another break, just like Rutgers is going to do. We're going to come back in just a moment to continue telling you what's going on in the bottom of the 6th here at News Park. Mississippi State goes up 4-2 on Rutgers. You're listening to Bulldog Student Sports Network. Choice here is Rutgers is going to decide to leave in Cassandra Gweck, giving up 4 hits so far, gave up 2 runs in this inning to allow State to get out to a 4-2 lead in the bottom of the 6th with Morgan Stiles up to bat. 5.38 average on the season so far as she lets that first one go out for ball 1. 1-0 count here, and like we were talking about just a moment ago, you really can feel the momentum in State's side, and not even just with hitting. Watching pitches go by that are not going to be a strike, playing into the count, working Cassandra on every pitch, hit well to right, and it's going to get out there. Runners advance to first and second now, and State has another runner in scoring position with only 1 out.
Great hitting by you-know-who. It's Stiles here. She is doing great this season, and I am enjoying that she took advantage of it. And taking advantage of it, being aggressive, it's great work. Great work. Great work.
Stiles is actually about to come up right now.
Oh, my Lord.
It happens to the best of us. I did it earlier. No, here's what happened is you see a great hit and you think, well, State's been struggling a little bit today. It must have been Stiles. No, they're getting the momentum going. They're getting it among the team. Now you've got Stiles coming out here, and you get to experience it.
That home run was 223 feet. Oh, my. Oh,
well,
have a pitching change now for Rutgers.
Yes, we do. Pitching change.
What number is that? Is that 7? 27.
It's going to be 27 for Rutgers, deciding to pull out Cassandra Lewis. Looking at her overall performance in the game, she did pretty well throughout the entire thing. At the very end, though, able to give up 2 runs and allow a couple of hitters to get on base, put Rutgers in a position that they did not want to be in, and now they have to bring out someone else.
Yeah, and now we're getting the crowd hype with maroon and white and let's go State. So, hey, can we get this momentum up? Can we keep it? Let's see if we can keep it here.
Marley Caldwell is who Rutgers is going to choose to bring out here. ERA of 8 on the season so far. And she has not played very much, only 7 innings pitched so far in the season.
She's a freshman out of Arizona, Scottsdale.
Given up 8 runs so far, 8 hits through 7 innings pitched. 7 strikeouts and 6 walks. She takes a couple warm-up pitches down there, getting prepared to come into a difficult spot as they're down 2. And like I said earlier, only 1 guaranteed inning left for them to try to tie it, if not get out ahead. And you were correct. It was Stiles. I don't know what happened. Up next to bat, though, is going to be number 10 for Mississippi State, Barbary. The right-handed senior hitting .333 so far this season. Nadia Barbary, will see what she can do. Had 24 at-bats so far. 8 hits. 0 for 3, though, today. See if she can change that first number. As the first pitch is on the way. Lets it go inside for ball 1. And Mississippi State, with only 1 out, has runners on first and second.
If I was my mindset, if I was Ricketts, I would still be aggressive. Be aggressive. Be aggressive right here. Let's try to get some more runs on the board.
1-0 pitch on the way. And she did that. She swung on, popped it up. We're going to see if they can catch it. And it looks like they are able to catch it. Runners won't be able to advance. And that's going to be the second out here in the bottom of the 6th.
Yes, and hey, we asked for it. She just got was late to it and just popped it straight up behind the plate and was easy to field by the catcher.
Kiara Sells up to bat now. Lets the first one, Kalani Sells, I apologize, lets the first one go in for ball one.
Believe they're sisters.
Believe so. Out of Jasper, Texas. No at bats so far this season. We'll see what she can do.
Hey, we had she's a designated player, but
hits it pretty
my
well to
goodness.
left. It's going back, and it's gone. Mississippi State expands their lead 7-2 over Rutgers in the bottom of the 6th inning.
Wow. This is fantastic. You see, the starting lineup didn't get these 2 home runs. This was a designated player. This was a pitch hitter. They have taken advantage, took the momentum. As you can hear, those cowbells are ringing, and everybody is excited. And this was her first at-bat of the season.
And that's exactly what you see as she starts to go back into the dugout. A coach, a couple players come out there, hug her, congratulate her. First at bat coming out, and she's able to get a home run out of it and extend State's lead and make them feel very comfortable here in the bottom of the 6th. 2 outs now. Anna Carter up to bat, hitting .447. Lets the first one go out. No, just caught the inside corner for strike one. Carter out of Athens, Alabama. Mentioned that previously. I always think of Georgia when I hear Athens.
Oh, yeah.
Wind is still a little strong. It died off for a minute, but flying back out to left field now. She lets the ball go up for ball one to even the count.
I just love it. Hey, you see that? Whew. Momentum is a thing, guys. Momentum is a thing.
And it feels very different in a game like this as opposed to you're up 5-0 in the first inning, and then you get an extra hit. That feels different. There was a lot relying on it as she pops it out to left field. Looks like they're going to be able to field it, and they do. The left fielder, Coleman, gets the last out of the inning, and State will have 3 outs away from this end and a victory against Rutgers. We're going to take a momentary pause. You're listening to the Bulldog Student Sports Network. Welcome back into the Bulldog Student Sports Network, live from News Park, where Mississippi State just took a 7-2 lead against Rutgers. A lot of frustration in the beginning of the game, kind of trying to get some leads, got some runners on base, not able to advance, not able to get home. Brought in Peja Gould. She did good so far. Then you have a freshman in terms of player, in terms of experience, come in Kalani Sells. No at-bats, hits a home run, a 3-run homer, extends the lead where State probably feels a little bit more safe now going into the top of the 7th.
Yes, top of the 7th inning. You take advantage of this momentum and, hey, finish the game out. This is 3 outs, you're done. Game's over. So,
Up to bat now for Rutgers, Rachel Millen, number 28, averaging so far on the season, .333, pitch on its way, hits it left, but it's going to be foul. Line drive, just a little bit early on it.
Yep. Hey, getting ahead in the count. Paige just defense will do their job. Paige will do her job. So, hey, get these 3 outs and we'll win a game, a close one. But we took the momentum away from them, and hey, we took the air out of the whole team over there at Rutgers.
The freshman takes ball one to even the count at 1-1. I do apologize. It looks like it was a strike. Was not aware of that. Next pitch on the way. Looks like it's going to be a ball. So now the count is going to be 1-2 for the freshman Rachel Milan. She awaits the next pitch from Gould, who's had a good season or good game so far. Only allowed one hit through 2.2 innings pitched. Strike two. Strike three. Okay, a little bit of a miscommunication there. I do apologize. Strike two called. So that's going to even the count out at 2-2 now for the freshman.
Oh, well, the announcer was even ahead a little bit. And
maybe they saw exactly what was coming, and she got her to strike out on that one. A little bit behind on the pitch, and State is 2 outs away, and the crowd can feel it.
Hey, we are ahead and have that momentum, so we're 2 outs away. Come on, let's go.
Riley Wang, shortstop, out to bat now. She lets the first one go right down the middle for strike one.
Great pitch, great pitch.
She's 0 for 2 today, hitting .368 on the year. On the year sounds a little bit much. On the first few games, she fouls it down the third base line for an 0-2 count. You hear on the year, you think 20, 30 games.
Yeah. You would think a lot.
6. 0-2 count now, and you can hear State faithful getting into it after a entertaining game, to say the least. Fouled back to keep the count at 0-2. Really good to see Gould come out here today and do what she's done. After Faircloth came out, had some good innings, had a little bit, ran into some issues. Staff decided to go elsewhere with Gould, and it's worked out so far as she throws ball number 2. Next pitch on its way, going to be low, and that is going to be ball number 2. Now even at 2-2.
Yep, and hey, I'm not mad about those pitches because you're ahead of the count. Like I said before, you have 4 balls to walk them. So
inside for ball 3, and that's going to be a full count here for Gould.
Paige has been here before and all today, so you have to be mindful of your pick selection and trusting your defenders. You can put something more.
Popped back for a foul ball, and she's going to maintain her position in the batting box. A little bit of an interesting at-bat here near the end of the game. State has 5 lead with a 7-2 score over Rutgers here at News Park. Temperature still feels good outside.
Wind's coming through the window and a little bit, and it's a nice temperature.
Wang fouls it off again, staying alive in this one. Yeah, not sunny. Don't have to worry about putting on too much sunscreen, but it's not something you're going to have to worry about bringing a blanket to either. Just a little bit of wind. We've had that consistently throughout the day. We'll probably have it in the next game against North Texas as well. Gould's pitch is on the way. Swung on. It's going to go foul. I believe that's 3 fouls or 4 fouls in a row. Working to stay alive in this game is Rutgers.
Yes, Paige is doing her job and pitching to her and keeping it in the zone, and she just keeps trying to stay alive. So let's see if an off-speed pitch comes here and see if she can do something with that.
Pitch on its way. Got the outside corner, and that's going to be strike 3. 2 outs here in the top of the 7th. State fans getting out of their seat as they are 1 out away from winning this one against Rutgers.
That was the opposite. She threw a fastball on the outside corner of the plate and caught her look. I think did she swing or was she looking there? I think
she was looking. She thought it was a ball. She started walking towards first base, thinking that she had the call. So
she was caught looking, and great pitch by Paige. Keep doing her job, and she came in this game with us tied, and I'm excited that she has took very much advantage of this game.
Rutgers going to bring in a pinch hitter now, needing everything they can get in Haley Stripling. Sophomore for the team. 12 at bats so far this season as she takes strike 1 swinging. Not able to get that. Going to have an 0-1 count here. State now hoping to send it home as you hear some music coming from the dugout. Hit to third base. Going to be foul, though. Count now 0-2. State one strike away from winning this one against Rutgers. One that was a little bit closer than we thought in the beginning. Able to separate themselves in the last one with 5 runs.
Yes, just be aggressive right here. If Paige is be aggressive right here, fastball, let's see if she be aggressive.
Just outside. Strike 3 called. She got the outside corner, and Mississippi State is going to win against Rutgers in News Park 7-2. Very close at the beginning. State able to separate themselves in the bottom of the 6th with 5 runs, 3 of those coming off of a home run from Kalani Sells, and able to get the victory 7-2.
Great.
As both teams walk by.
Yeah, great win today. Just being aggressive and like I said, having that mentality of not giving up. You're tied. You come back, get ahead, put some pitch hitters in and designated players in, and getting that great advantage on the day and getting this win. We needed this win. We needed something like this. I believe we needed something to be very intense and tight and see how our team does. And hey, they showed up.
Peja Gould comes in, throws just over 3 innings pitched, only allowed 1 hit, 7 strikeouts. Good performance from her. 1 batter walked. As Mississippi State's able to get the win, she's able to stay in that win category as well. Boost her stats up just a little bit. Great performance from this team so far today as we get ready for the next game that will be coming up in approximately 30 minutes from now as State Grounds Crew prepares the field for this next game. But like we said, a little bit of resiliency from the team in learning how to play in a close game like that against Rutgers, a team that you beat 8-0 the other day. Probably a good learning lesson for them as they prepare to take on North Texas.
Yes, great learning lesson. You have people coming out. We were not as successful today hitting. Let me see the stats for that. Our ERA today was. There's a lot of information on here. So we had 28 at-bats today, 7 runs as we had 11 hits, 6 RBIs. We had, like we said earlier, two home runs, one by Richardson and one by Sales, the sister of Kiera Sales. So great at-bats from just people, freshmen, just coming out and being aggressive. And I very much enjoyed that and seeing that perseverance and seeing the depth from everybody else.
Yeah, and you got to see a little bit of offensive production from other guys and like other teammates that you didn't expect coming into this game as much, because you had Styles go 1 for 3. She came into the game hitting around 580. So you had to depend on some other girls to go out there and get the work done, and they did. You saw some coaching decisions pay off with pinch runners, pinch hitters. Good all-around win. It kind of took everybody to get that one, and they were successful in those efforts.
Yes, and that's great cohesiveness, and knowing that your team, you have people behind you that are with you and are excellent players, excellent hitters. As we've seen, our defense today did great. We had a couple opportunities to get a couple, like a line drive. It was a line drive to first base, and it was a very, very hard hit to first, and it was, and she kind of tipped it off the glove, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed seeing this team kind of come back and knowing that if we do get in a situation later in a game, that we are able to persevere, come back, have a great mindset, be aggressive.
A great performance here at News Park. Mississippi State wins against Rutgers 7-2. Peja Gould gets to 4-0 on the season in the win category. We will see what the lineup is in just a little bit as State takes on North Texas in about 25 minutes or so. You have been listening to the Bulldog Student Sports Network. We will be right back in just a moment, starting a new stream to broadcast that game. We want to thank you all for taking the time to listen. You're listening to State Softball on the Bulldog Student Sport Network. For Josh Williams, I'm Wesley Webb.